Hi, everyone. Uh, so I am so excited. I had gastric bypass on April 17th, 2018. Yesterday was May 15th, 2018. So I had my 4 week follow up, my 1 month after surgery. I'm sorry. But before I go into all those details, I wanted to share with you one of my good friends that I work with. She had her surgery yesterday. She is doing great. She is phenomenal. Where we all work at together, there's about, I'd say, 4 or 5 of us who are having gastric bypass surgery or weight loss surgery in general. So we've kind of banded together for a really good support system. And, that's really important. So, I'm a big person when it comes to celebrating, success. So, I got to show some love. You know who you are. I'm not going to put your name out on the internet because I know maybe you want to stay private. But I'm proud of you. So, moving right along. So, let me throw out some stats for you. I was at my heaviest weight, 308 pounds. I am now currently 261 pounds. That's 47 pounds lost, which is insane. I think the most that I've ever lost on a diet is like 10 pounds. So it is amazing to be 3 pounds away from 50. That has never happened ever. So let me tell you about my 4 week follow-up, my 1 month after surgery. As far as pain goes, everything is fine. I have a little tenderness still where the incision is, where they did the connecting of my intestines, rerouting all my intestines. It's a little tender, but I mean, it's fine. I can touch it. I can do this, it's okay. The physician actually said it's better to start massaging it and getting used to that area being touched because it is kind of like if you bump into something, it's like, but it doesn't hurt. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, that's there. So it's really not that bad. My pain level has not been bad, I'll say. I moved on from the puree phase. 2 weeks after surgery, you're on full liquids, and then 2 weeks after that, you are on puree, and then now I'm starting soft foods. So soft foods is pretty much anything you can mash with your fork. So the crock pot is your best friend. And you want to keep things juicy because remember the 15-30 rule. You drink, you have to wait 15 minutes until you eat. After you eat, you have to wait 30 minutes until you drink. So I've been doing really good with that. The other day I made crock pot potatoes because my potatoes were about to go bad. So I made crock pot potatoes. I just cubed them. And I made eggplant and ricotta and spaghetti sauce. It was actually really good. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I wanted Parmesan, but I had ricotta in the fridge, so I had to do some ricotta. So I mean, it doesn't, when you're on these different phases, it doesn't have to be boring. A lot of the things that helped me was that I joined Facebook, weight loss surgery support groups because, when you go to the doctor, there's only so many questions that you can ask. And sometimes the doctors, they're your doctors. They haven't really lived it. So going through the process, what also helped me was I would ask people questions. What did you eat? What did you make? What didn't work for you? What did work for you? Because experience speaks, So that's where a lot of questions that concerned me, what I would ask. And that's a big reason why I wanted to make these videos because, I think we live in such a social society, with Facebook and, the internet and networking and all that stuff, but we don't really talk to people. And I feel like people are afraid to ask questions. And I just want to help people. I mean, I know that weight issues are a very touchy subject. People are ashamed of it, and you get a lot of shade sometimes because it's weight loss surgery and people think it's the easy way out. It's not the easy way out. It's your decision. It's your life. You only get one life. So do it. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you successful. It doesn't matter what people think. If you want to do this, and it doesn't even matter about weight loss surgery, anything. If you want to do it and it makes you happy and healthy, do it. It's your life. So, yeah, that's a big reason why I want to make the videos. So, let me see. Yeah, I totally just drew a blank. What else? Oh, yes. I can finally take a bath now. I can go swimming. So, I mean, I got cleared for those things. And if your food does not have to be boring. You just have to remember mash it with a fork. So, let me see. What else can I talk about? I think that's really it. I mean, it's been, I guess, I forgot. So yesterday, okay, I've been off for a month, off of work. I'm sorry, I'm so scatterbrained. I'm just so excited. I was off for a month from work. I am an STNA or CNA, and like certified nursing assistant or state tested nursing assistant. So my job is very physical. I lift people, transfer them from their bed to the wheelchair to the bed. I help people eat, bathing and showering, helping them go to the restroom, all that stuff. And like I said, the job is very physical. So yesterday was my first day back, and it was interesting. Like, I wasn't as fast as I used to be, but it's like riding a bike, getting back into the swing of things. It wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but it was definitely a change. Also, at my appointment, sorry, I'm jumping around, I have not been taking my bariatric vitamins. And when I first had the surgery, I struggled drinking the protein shakes. I was eating more so yogurt, like Greek yogurt has a lot of protein in it, but I haven't been hitting my protein goals the way that I should be hitting them. And yesterday, what worked for me was I brought the Premier Protein, which has the most protein, but drinking it by itself, it feels like, for me, like I'm breathing it out, like it's heavy. You know how like when you drink alcohol and you can like taste it and it's hot and it's coming out? That's kind of how it felt for me. But I'm thinking maybe because everything was so fresh out of surgery, that my stomach was just new, it just didn't handle it very well. Well, doing physical activity at work, you need the protein or you're going to feel fatigued. It will hit you like a rock. So I brought the Premier Protein and I actually mixed it with skim milk, like half and half, and it tasted like chocolate milk. It was great. I was like, all right, this is what everyone's talking about. Okay. And it wasn't a problem. I handled it, no problem. So if you're thinking about getting the surgery, gastric bypass surgery, I don't know much about the sleeve, but bypass things, it's not going to be like as hard forever that I've noticed, I'm just so glad that I can drink the protein now. I was getting really worried about that. I will be getting my vitamins hopefully within the next couple of weeks because, haven't been working, so I don't recommend that, skipping out on your vitamins, but, you have to do what you have to do. We are all human. Things happen. Let me see, because, we keep it real here. I gotta be honest with you. But that's really it. I'm healthy. Everything's fine. No complications. Blood pressure is perfect. So, like, everything is doing good. before I go, honestly, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you are considering this weight loss surgery or any kind of weight loss surgery in general, if you want to make it public, that's your decision. If you want to keep it private, it's your decision, but ultimately it's your decision. It is your life. People will love you, people will hate you, people will celebrate you, people will think that it's a cheating way out, and honestly, you don't owe those people any explanation whether they support you or not. It's always wonderful to have a support system. That always helps. Whether it be your doctor, whether it be your friend, your sister, your brother, your mother, your dad, find somebody, that will be your cheerleader, because everybody needs at least somebody in their corner. You're going to have questions, or join the support groups on Facebook. There's millions of them. But it's good to have somebody to talk to, especially somebody who has been there. But ultimately, it's your life. It is your decision. I encourage you, don't let fear be the reason why you rob yourself of an opportunity. More power to you if you can do it by yourself. I always struggled with my weight, and it was just something that I had trouble with, and then the surgery gave me hope. It was like the light at the end of the tunnel, where I had to put in the work, and the weight is coming off, but I haven't gotten there yet in my personal experience, but the hardest part about this weight loss surgery is keeping it off. You will lose the most weight in 6 months, and then in a year, hopefully you reach your goal, but it starts slowing down after 6 months. And it kind of like slingshots you, but it's ultimately up to you to keep it off. But what I'm trying to tell you is, whether it be in anything, your fitness goals, your financial goals, anything, it's your life. You only have this one life to do what you want, and then it's gone. And do you want to waste it thinking about, oh, I wish I did this, and oh, I wish I did that, Or do you want to get to the end of your life and think, wow, I'm glad I did this, I'm glad I did that, I'm glad I lived, I can't believe that I waited so long to just take these shackles off, because that's how it feels. It feels like, me personally, I felt like I have so much to give to the world. There's so much of me that I want to share with people, but you're judged so far because of this. And the world is getting better. People are more accepting, in general, I'd say, but still, there's your insecurities, and then just people just prejudge you. She's fat, she must be lazy, or why would somebody let themselves go like that? I don't want to associate with somebody like that. There's already those prejudgments of your character, and not all of it's true, but it's there. I felt like I've been robbed of a lot of opportunities in my life because I didn't take the chances, because I was so insecure and afraid of my weight. And to be able to just be free of those chains and be free of the weight, and it's coming off, it's just like, man, you feel like you've been underwater forever, and now you can finally take a breath, and I want that feeling for everybody, to just finally breathe, and feel good in your skin, So whether it be the weight loss, whether it be anything, do what makes you happy, do what makes you successful, and who cares what people say? You have to do it for you for it to make any difference. All right? So hopefully in 2 weeks, I will be close to 250 pounds. So we will see. All right, everyone, take care. If you found this video helpful in any way, like, share, subscribe so you can see more about my journey. So yeah, and I wish you all the best of luck in all that you do. All right, stay safe and good luck. Bye.